gonna start my outdoor tour here. I moved most of my houseplants outdoors for the summer, so we'll start here in the corner. We got this big burgundy rubber plant. That's from my mom's house, but she was killing it. This is a new acquisition. It's a coffee plant. We got philodendron Brazil and a little Schefflera money tree. Over here I've got my succulents. This corner gets a lot brighter light than the other porch areas, so just a mixed bag of mother of millions and stuff like that. The weed. A little jade propagation that was supposed to be variegated, but it lost that. My big jade tree and this smaller jade tree. The leaf sizes are very different, so I think they must be different species. Moving up, I've got this hanger thing. I wanted to fill it up with more plants, but it hasn't happened yet. Just like a burgundy colored arrowhead plant, syngonium. It's growing pretty well here. It is quite bright light, so it dries out real fast and cooks it just a little bit too much. This cactus, which I thought was an old man cactus, but it doesn't have that much hair on it. Here's a mixed pot of some pothos, or I think it's still Scindapsus, the pearls and jade, and some pink syngonium. This is my croton split from my inside croton. It's been keeping a little bit more of that coloration because it's outside. Another mixed pot of succulents, some sort of echeveria, jade, and some holiday cactus. This is my bird of paradise that has just been loving outdoor life. It's put out 2 leaves and there's a third on the way here. And Pucera aquatica, I want to say. Another type of money tree. More mixed succulents and like a pancake plant. Trailing jade. More mixed succulents. More arrowhead. That's a different type. Silvery. One of those golem or like the finger jades with aloe, just kind of mixed. These are my Hoyas, or some of them. So I have the Hoya carnosa compacta and Wayadii here on the right, and the middle one is one that looks like Wayadii. I'm blanking on the name. I've got a hanging like orchid cactus. It's huge, and it sent out these 2 new fronds. Those are brand new. That'll be fun getting back inside. Another cutting of Rhaphidophora tetrasperma, a weird snake plant, variegated. Another mixed bag of succulents. Here's my oxalis plants. So this purple one's doing a lot better outside, but this iron cross one is still quite stringy. More mixed succulents, plus a calico. Another string of bananas. That's a propagation from the other one. Regular pothos, jade pothos. There's calico propagations, and some sort of tradescantia, and a little button fern. More string of bananas, propagation. Here's a type of euphorbia, and this is my summer growth here. So I'm glad that's alive and well. Some weird cactus. I don't know what kind. Probably a euphorbia, not a cactus. One of my mother Pilea peperomioides. Looks like it got a little crunchy on the top, but that's okay. Here's one of those snake plants I took from my big guy inside. That's some sort of succulent. I'm not too sure of which kind. More propagations from my golden pothos and that syngonium you saw earlier, and there's also some philodendron brazil in there. This ugly ass aloe that can't even stand up. Got a Norfolk Island pine, another pothos which I gave a little bit of a pull. Here's my largest Rhaphidophora tetrasperma and my Monstera deliciosa, which those two are both also supported. Monstera has a little tiny moss pole that it's starting to grow into. I guess this one's not, but I saw some roots growing into it before. Here's a propagation of my big orchid cactus that flowers from last year. It's doing great. I've got my Maranta plant, just prayer plant, and my ZZ. It's grown so much. I think I've had it almost 2 years now, and every summer it just pushes out a bunch of new fronds. I've propagated it once. It's an office plant now, but yeah, it just loves the outdoors. And another one of my larger Pileas. It's also got some pups on it that I could take off, but I just don't need anymore. Here's my big philodendron cilium. It's correct. It's not correct pronunciation, I am sure, but this one was like $13 from Home Depot, and it's just one of my more massive plants. It is kind of sprawling, which I've failed to control with that little stick and string, but it is putting out new growth this summer. I hope it fits in its old spot inside. This guy here is just a very large money tree, handed down from same people as my Christmas cactus. It's probably older than me, but the age is unknown. Here we got a Stromanth Triostar. It's been doing great outside, and I repotted it this year. Another propagation of that silver peperomia, lucky bamboo that I let dry out a little bit, but has water now, don't worry. Some other various propagations. This Hoya carnosa is doing great out here. String of hearts propagation before I tried the butterfly method. I think it's rooted, but it's stringy. Plain green spider plant, asparagus fern, more deathly asparagus fern. That's why I got this one. Maybe this is the Puchera aquatica. Either way, another form of what people call money trees. That's why we need scientific names. If I could freaking remember them. You've got one of the rickrack orchid cactus or epiphytic cactus, and a little fern. I want to say kangaroo foot. I don't know. It's doing great outside. It was a little weak indoors, but these lighter colored ones are new leaves, so suffice to say it likes it better out here. And another crappy aloe. I do not like aloe. And dramatic boy. Pepsi, what are you doing? Why are you so sad? So that's what I've got outside for the summer. It is really nice to hang out here and just, chill in the hammock, do little jobs, water them every once in a while. It's a pretty nice space for them, and they definitely grow a lot outdoors as compared to indoors. I would highly recommend it. It does come with a little bit more pest management and cleaning before moving, back indoors, but it's worth it.